Alrighty, we're straight into it. There is no delay when it comes to Zerg versus Zerg on the C server, so into game number 2. Here we go to everyone's favourite map to describe of what the name of the map actually means. It is Ohana. Let's have a look. The top left-hand side is our yellow Zerg player here, playing for Team Frey. It is Petreus. And his opponent down in the bottom right, doing a brilliant macro job in the previous game, trying to see if he can secure another victory here in this one to take a clean sweep of the series. It is xGKingPoker. Alright. So both players, you know, I would probably expect the same thing from Poker again, like probably just you know, he'll be on the defense against any possible early sorts of shenanigans, and then he'll just try and macro up and maybe go to 3 bases if he can. Of course, we spoke about Ohana before, where you know, the 3rd base is a bit of a questionable thing because it's sort of rare to see, like, not rare, I should say, it's uncommon for me personally to have seen Zerg games go to 3 bases on this map. It generally sort of sticks to 2 bases each. But you're damn right, Paranormal. We're on the C server. Of course, there's lots of Zerg versus Zerg games. But yeah, it's sort of uncommon to see this one go to 3 bases, more like 2.5 bases, as we said. But the spawning pool going down, gas shortly after for Poker as well, being very safe with the way he is opening up. Looks like Petreus is actually going to go ahead and get his spawning pool as well as the hatchery shortly after. There goes that drone. Just going to chase after that natural base and plonk down that hatchery. There it goes. Both players now with their hatcheries going down. Spawning pools relatively same timing there. Of course, the only difference in this match right now is that that Poker actually has his gas a little bit earlier than his opponent, which of course means that he's 1 drone shorter, as we can see there on the Harvester tab. But not too much to worry about for the time being. Will mean that his speed is going to come up a little bit quicker. And no, it's not Flux. It's not my favorite matchup. My favorite matchup right now is Terran versus Protoss. I think it's actually an interesting match to watch. So yeah, not really too much going on right now. It's a bit of a you know, standard sort of facade of Zerg versus Zerg is that you sort of sit around and, you know, unless someone makes their bailing nest slightly earlier, then it's not really going to change the face of the game right at the start. Poker does have his speed on the way. He's got 8 lings being built, a little bit different to what you would normally see at this stage, but he does have all of those on the way. The Queen just now dropping down to the natural base. He's going to get those injects started probably pretty soon, along with a creep tumor. And she is also going to try and take care of this Overlord, but it's not going to happen. That guy is way too out of place here, so he's not going to get shot down at all. For Petreus, he's of course got his own natural base up. Injects going in. Gas is also done for him as well. So, as we said, things pretty standard. Apart from the fact that Poker has gone for the Jerry build. He's going to be grabbing all these lings here. Ling speed is just about to complete, and he's actually just going to go crazy hard with all of these lings. He's now got a total of 22 lings out on the map, 6 more about to pop in as well. They're going to be added to the mix, and it looks like Petreus should have seen that this is coming right now. He'll be ready for that, but will he actually be ready? We've got a Bailey nest being built, a spine crawler on the way as well. Pretty big wall. But, you know, the question is, will the Queen be protected here? Looks like the drones are going to be the target of those links. Nicely done by Poker. Looks like the battle is probably going to go the way of Poker here. He's actually done a good job. Hold position on those links so that they attack the drones. And now they're actually going to get rid of the rest of the drones. And the Queens are in a little bit of trouble here. Both of those Queens down to half health. No transfuse available. And Poker is just streaming the links in now. 1 Queen down, 2 Queen down. The speed is active. The question will be, will these Banes morph in time? They do get out, but will they be able to catch a big amount of those lings? It looks like his micro has just been absolutely fantastic. Wow, look at that split. My god, this guy is insane. Look at him, he's now inside the main. He's going to fend off a few of those lings and wait for reinforcements to come along. This knife fight has gone absolutely crazy. Poker, wow, that is an incredible amount of damage that he's done there. There are 16 lings for him coming across the reinforcement. The problem is that Petraeus has already got a lot of lings himself there, and this has turned into an absolutely crazy game. Drone count for Petraeus is currently sitting at 19. His opponent Poker is down at 15, so he's a little bit behind. And I think Poker may be in a bit of trouble here. Once these veins morph in, there is absolutely no way that Poker is going to be able to get up the ramp of his opponent at all. And in fact, it looks like the tables have turned. Petraeus has said, you know what, I've got my own mass lings, and now including the special additive of Banes, he's going to force this attack back. And I was going to say, is this going to turn into a base trade? Because there is the potential for it. But all Petraeus needs to do is just grab a couple of Banes, chuck them inside his main base, and he should be okay. The Banes of Petraeus now coming inside, trying to find a target, but there's really nothing to actually hunt down. And at Poker, well, you know, I think the aggression has ended for the moment. Looks like he is going to drone up. 5 drones on the way now for Poker. Looks like a couple of Banes. In fact, a couple. Make that 10. Make that 10 Banelings are now morphing in for Petraeus. So he's just decided to go for it. He's lost far too many drones to try and recover from the losses he sustained. And he's just going to go in with all of these Banes. There are 10 of those Banes. Just need to split them up just a little bit to make sure they don't all impact at the same time. And beautifully done. Spy Crawler going down. Queen is also going to go down. Poker in quite a lot of trouble here. The lings of Poker did actually get inside his opponent's base, but you know, the problem is that with these Banes now running through, they're going to get a lot of damage done, and bam! There you go. Well, game number 2, another very quick game between these two Zerg versus Zerg players. These two